You guys already know I am super duper excited. I am not sure if it was women making calls, women going to the store, but Walmart, came through this time miraculously. The hat was bothering me. Walmart miraculously came through, and thank you so much to my subbies, or just those of you who watch my videos. One of the girls, and I'll put her name down in the link or somewhere around here, told me that she went to the Walgreens here in Houston, and I'm like, you gotta tell me which one. So she lives in down in the southern Houston. She told me, where there's a strip of Walgreens on Broadway, and I know that I had just been in that area the day before, but the store that was nearest me in that area didn't have them. Anyway, also, as I was going to the Wet n Wild Facebook, a girl said she found them in Baytown, Texas, and I'm like, oh my goodness, where's Baytown? So I looked it up, and it's still a part of Houston, if I'm not mistaken. It's by the bay. If you guys know where Kemah is, it's Kemah Bay. It's called Baytown because it's there, and like again, it's like a whole strip. I don't remember what that road is, but so I immediately got on the phone and started calling. I just looked it up, all the Walgreens in Baytown, all the Walgreens on Broadway, and it was like I only called one place, and she had just set it out in Baytown, and so she said she'd hold it for me. But as I was looking on the map, it's like the furthest one from me. The other ones are a 30-minute drive, supposedly in good traffic, which in Houston is like almost impossible. But anyway, you're going through Pasadena. I'm going the opposite direction of traffic, so I probably would have been okay. But that one was more like 40 minutes or more away. So I said, let me try the ones here on the Broadway strip. I know that when I go to my HEB down there, it's usually not more than 20-minute drive. And it's probably less in good traffic. Bad traffic, it probably takes more than 20 minutes. But I said, let me call, and the store said she put it out the day before, and it sold out immediately. So I called another one, and I asked her if she could, if she had them. She said yes. She said she just put them out. For some reason, they're putting them behind the counter, at least around here, behind the cosmetics counter. As you can see it if you look over the counter. And she was like a little reluctant to hold 6 of them for me. I said, look, I just want one of each color. She's like, well, what do you do? Why do you want that? She seemed reluctant. And I was like, look, I'm a beauty. I didn't say vlogger. I said blogger, but I'm a beauty. I consider myself a beauty vlogger. I said I have a beauty page on Facebook, and I'm in the social media, and I really, really, really want these eyeshadows. And so she was reluctant, but she saved 6 for me. The one in Baytown said she was leaving at I think she said she was leaving at 3. Thing, but she said that they were holding for me that day only, and only if I was sure I was coming. I said, I'm coming. Now I have been super busy, as you know. My mom is here. We had the 4th of July barbecue here, and then I was getting ready for my daughter's birthday party, and I was really cleaning the house up. I was super stressed. Because my daughter herself was kind of stressed out, so she was stressing me out. I just had stress hitting me from all sides. And so when they told me that it was in, forget it, my anxiety went through the roof. I'm jumping out of my skin. I want to go run and get these. So they told me that the display has enough for 3 of each, but for some reason, I don't know if this is the way Walgreens worked it out. I don't know if Wet n Wild's doing their usual, that they don't want to make too many and get stuck with them, which is ridiculous. Really, really ridiculous of them to say, But anyway, only 2 per display, even though there were slots for 3. So, I guess that's why they didn't want to, and then every Walgreens is different. There's some Walgreens that refuse to hold anything for me. So I was really appreciative that she did that, but my car has been acting up, and I was scared. I said, that lady's going home at 4. That one's closer to my brother's house, that if my car breaks down over there, at least my brother can come pick me up. The one in Baytown, that would have been too much. So, because it was going towards the northeast, and I had to go down south, which is where my brother lives. So I was like, I think I just better do that. Before I left, though, I said, let me just stop by my local Walgreens. And the lady there knows me, and she says, we just got a truck in. If it comes in, I will call you. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to take that chance. Let me get to driving. I'm praying to God that my car does not break down. We have an appointment to bring it to mechanic on Saturday morning. This coming Saturday. I couldn't do it this past Saturday because my husband was working all day and I had the birthday party. So I'm just praying and praying and praying that the car does not break down and that I get there and back safely. I was driving away, getting ready to get on the highway, and right before I got on the highway, the lady calls me and says, I just got the box, so come and get it. I'm going to put it behind the counter. I'm setting it up now. Oh my goodness, I was so happy. I was thanking God that I did not have to take that chance to drive 30 minutes out to Broadway, because again, I'm just so scared that my car is going to break down. And especially it's just me. My daughter came with me, and it was just, because we cleaned up the house. We had everything set, and I refused to, leave until that was done. So I was tired. It was hot out. My car's acting up. The air conditioner's not working right. And I was just thanking God. I was like, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God. Then she called me right before I got on the highway. So I just made a U-turn. Oh my God, those lights could not change fast enough for me. I went into the store and she was just setting them out. And I got the eyeshadows. I got all the eyeshadows. But again, it was only 2 of each. And she was just setting them out. And I was reluctant to ask if I could buy them all out. It's just, everybody was going crazy looking for them. And I just felt bad. I'm not the type of person who does stuff like that. Like, they've already got them on eBay going for $50, So I just picked 1 of each, and the lady said, look, I got the nail polishes too. And I really had no interest in buying the nail polishes, but she went out of her way. She looked for the box. She called me. She makes commission. So I went ahead and got 1 of each of the nail polish, but more on that later. So I noticed that let me see. Where can I find? Where's the other one? I noticed that these 2 are the most popular ones that people are saying they want. This is to Muse and Carouse, and it's the one that's peach, like a turquoise and a brown. And then, and this one seems to be really popular too, a regular at the factory. It's orange, I guess like a teal blue and a yellow. These are their 2, I would say they're warm palettes of the 6. And those are the 2 most popular ones. Those are the ones I hear girls, in the blog saying that those are the ones they want. On eBay, those are going for more money. Those are the ones that are coming off of the display. For me, these 2 colors were the ones that really interested me the most, although I was getting them all. I really love this. This one is called I'm Seeing Triples. I love that red purple, and usually I'm not into red purples, but that's like a beautiful berry purple color. It comes with a really pretty medium blue, and then it's got I'm not crazy about lime green, but it's got like a light green on top. And I thought this was beautiful. I've done looks with this color before for my 120. This was called Your 15 Minutes Are Up, and those are the 2 coolest coolest colored ones in the palette. And so that's got like a pink and a purple and a yellow. So those two are my favorite. And then these two, this is very muted. It's called Hard Being the It Girl. And it's got like a very muted yellow, a very muted pink, and then it's got like a medium blue. But these two medium blues are different. Actually, this muted one, the blue is darker than this one. Then I'm seeing triples. So Hard Being the It Girl is darker than I'm seeing triples. And then this one, I have to say, and I explain why I liked the least. I love red, black, and white. I love those colors together. I think they're sexy and classic. But they've released this like 3 times already. So, you know, it's almost like the Kat Von D, they say, always releases a black in all of her palettes. And they usually release a black with silver shimmer in all of their 8 pans. But in the holiday, they had, I think it was more of a silver on top, but it had red and black. Their last huge, I think so, Entering a New Realm. Their last huge, like I said, this is going to be like the Dream Weavers, and they have one like this too. So I kind of like, why are they releasing it again? I could have sworn I heard one of the ambassadors, I could be wrong, but because the ambassadors get them first. And looking online, I could have sworn one of the ambassadors said they were mixed from a shimmery to matte, but I find absolutely none of these are shimmery. They are all mattes to me. The only one in question to me is the red one in this palette. It might have a slight shimmer to it, and that's like, out of all of these, when I swatched them, that was like the only one. And even like looking at them, it's like the only one that maybe questionably has a tiny bit of shimmer. I haven't played with these yet because, like I said, I was really busy. I'm going to church again, you know, just Sunday mornings, and I'm still getting in the groove of that, and I keep forgetting. I was just going to try and relax on Sunday because I got these on Friday, then the party was Saturday. And then Sunday I thought maybe I'll relax, maybe I'll play with them, and then I forgot I had to go to church. And since I'm so tired, I don't want to do anything elaborate, so I just go with a neutral, you know, for church. I'm just too tired to deal with it. So I did not get to play with these. And then yesterday, which I'm going to talk to you about later, was my doctor's appointment for the insurance company. So again, I'm not going to go, you know, all elaborate for something like that. So, you know, I haven't even had a chance to play with these. But I'm looking forward to playing with this. And, you know, Wet n Wild made me a neutral lover because I never would have used any neutral colors before Wet n Wild. Just like Lime Crime made me a neutral lip lover. So, yeah, I love that it comes in the white. You know, they're doing something different. It's just very limited edition or different. The only other thing that I can say about these is, as you'll see in the swatches, that they're very chalky. And I know a lot of women hate that. But like Inglot is very powder. I don't know if you could call it powdery. A lot of fallout. Just very soft and powdery. Wet n Wild, their eyeshadows are super duper soft. That's why they break. That's why they break so easily. It's because they're so super soft. And these were more chalky than they were soft. At least, though, that was my first impression. I'll probably play around with these during the week and you know, see how they go on. My swatches were done without a primer. I do moisturize my hand though, because it just makes it, my hand just gets dry from the powder of the eyeshadow. But you know, that's my only, I guess, negative thing to a lot of women that bothers them. But me, my 120s have a lot of fallout. A lot of pigments have a lot of fallout. Inglot has a lot of powdery. You know, I'm just used to, it doesn't bother me because when I put on my makeup, as you see in my videos, I'm very messy already. So I just, you know, clean it clean it. It's just, it doesn't bother me. And especially if you have a primer, it should stick, you know, without a problem. So yeah, so that's my review. That's my first impression. And I'll be putting up the swatches and everything for you now.